up from sunny Spain. We're visiting the southern tip of Spain, staying near Marbella. So we're in the car now. We're on our way to a city called Fuengirola. But apparently there is a large population of people from Finland here. At the car rental place yesterday, even the guy at the counter was like, did you know that there's a place in Spain with a lot of Finnish people? And I mean a lot is what he said. So we're gonna go visit that city right now and let's go have a look if we can find a touch of Finland here in Spain.
Te quiero decir, te elijo a ti, si me dan a elegir, te elijo a ti, para poder vivir, te elijo a ti, es lo que me hace sentir, te elijo a ti. Lo que siento es tan fuerte, imposible no elegirte, ahora que estás aquí.
Kysy, miten kauan sä oot ollut täällä?
Espanjassa
13 vuotta.
3 years.
13 years.
13! Wow, wow. How often do you go to Finland?
Once a year.
Once a year?
Yeah.
For Christmas or?
Now I'm going on July.
July. Oh, for the summer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kitos. Thank you. Now we go across the street. All right, so we were just at a Finnish bakery called Mummola, and directly across the street is another Finnish business. This place is called New Ewolds, and there are also a lot of other Finnish businesses on the street. We just passed by a salon of some sort, and let's go have a look at this Finnish grocery store. Hey, they have macaroni latiko today. Okay. Boy. How long have you been here?
About 8 years.
8 years. You are from Finland, yes?
I'm from Finland.
yeah.
I speak also Swedish,
Okay.
English, and little bit Spanish.
What brought you to Spain? Weather, maybe?
Yes. Mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
Very dark in Finland
Yes.
most of the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have family here?
My husband
Okay.
and our
Yeah.
little dog.
Okay.
My children and grandchildren are in Finland.
In Finland, okay. They have so much Finnish things in here. It's called a Scandinavian store, but all I see is Finnish things, right? I feel like I'm in a city market. Look, they have Felix ketchup, they have mustard, there's Turun Sinappi, spicy chips, Justo snacks, they have everything here. Whoa, and look at all these. It feels like we're in Finland.
It's circles.
Watch out. Oh, look, they have macaroni.
Mom, it's circles.
Circles. Yeah, look, macaroni and porridge. They even have yogurt and blueberry soup and oivarini.
Oh, and repeats.
3-piece chip. What's a 3-piece? Oh, 3-piece. They even have beer and alcohol here from Finland. Oh my goodness. Yes, they do. They have watermelon. Mansika. Yeah, our kids really like these. Oh, look, they also have this. No, we don't need it. We have it.
Mine.
Yeah, you have. You like that one?
Yeah.
Oh, and they also have this.
Banana.
Is it this one that you like? No, they don't have the one that you like. Oh, this is the one that you like. This is the best store in the world. Look, they even have this.
There's ice cream.
Yeah, Finnish ice cream. Look what they have here. They also have candy by the kilogram. So we have some friends visiting us from New York, and I have brought them a handful of snacks from Finland. I should have just bought them from here instead of bringing it all the way from Finland. Everything here is sold in euros as well, so it's easy to price compare. It's definitely a little bit pricier here because obviously they have to import it from Finland, but it's so nice to see so many familiar things here in Spain. This is how you know that they're from Finland. Marimekko bags. See what the real estate is like here.
Here.
109 square meters for 348,000. Fuengirola. This is for grown-ups. It's an outdoor gym. You can go look. Okay, so we checked Google Maps and we found this place called Centro Finlandia. I think it's just like a grouping of different stores catered to the Finnish population, maybe. And I already see a welcome sign in Finnish. Let's go have a look. So I just bought a box of rye crackers from that shop. I meant to get a box of these for our friends visiting from New York, but I forgot before we left. So I just picked up a box for them here. It's so interesting to hear Finnish spoken around you as we're walking around town here. And you can recognize somebody from Finland by what their tote bag looks like. I've seen several Marimekko tote bags here. It's like a miniature Finland here in Spain. My husband says that a lot of people in Finland retire here in Spain because there's just so much sun, and this is almost like the Florida of Finland. Or Europe, I guess, to Finns. But he did mention that a lot of Finns come here and stay for 6 months, because if they stay longer than 6 months, then they lose their pension, because they'll technically be, I guess, considered a resident of Spain if they stay here for more than 6 months. So people go back and forth and come here for the sun for like 6 months at a time. So we're here for about 5 days, and the weather here is just really amazing. It's warm, but it's cool. It's the cool type of warm. Kind of like summers in Finland, but a little bit warmer. We're here at the end of May, and there's not a lot of humidity. So I don't know what it's like during the summer months, like June and July. The temperature right now is 76 degrees Fahrenheit, but it doesn't really feel like it because we're right by the water and there's a small breeze, and it's a really comfortable 76. The 76 in New York City, I would say, is really muggy and humid and disgusting. So this is quite nice, and I can kind of see why Finns like to come here, because it's nice and warm and bright. All right, let's go check out a little in Spain. Ooh, let's look at their bakery section. It's a glazed croissant. There's almost nothing left. Ooh, they have a bread slicer here. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You have to bring it over here. Claw machine. Okay, now we take it to the bread robot. Bread slicing robot. Put it in one. Close it. Ooh, look, it's slicing the bread. Now we take it out and put it in a bag. Yeah, we don't have that in Finland. We have these things. We picked up a similar one yesterday. It's like an egg and a potato omelet kind of thing. Whoa, look, do you know what that is?
What?
It's like an octopus.
Yeah. Look, that.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's big ones. Big one.
Watch out.
Oh, the big one.
Whoa, look.
Shells.
They're mussels.
Fish.
all the wines they have. Let's take some eggs. Okay. They have sliced bread without the crust. Bimbo bread for €1. Let's try one of these because we can never find good peanut butter in Finland. Ooh, is this spicy sunflower seed? Tempted to try one. Interesting, these all have a Nutri-Score for every item on the corner. And A, B, C, D, E, this is graded as D. Grade E. So much seafood here. My husband really likes this chocolate. We have this in Finland. Do you have this where you are? And have you tried it? Oh, hey, welcome to our crib. Come on in. This is where we've been staying in Spain for the last 4 nights. We are leaving tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you around the apartment that we're staying at. Once you come into the front door, there's a narrow hallway here. The cabinet right by the entrance opens up to a washing machine and a water boiler. And if we continue on this way, we have a mirror here. I have a little piece of Finland with me, my Marimekko tote. So over to our left, this is the dining and living area. This kitchen is fully equipped with a full fridge, full oven, electric stove, dishwasher, and there are so many appliances here. We have a coffee machine, we have a toaster, microwave, and then they have some additional things in here. They're really fully prepared here. I'm not gonna open every cabinet, but there's some glassware in here, and there's plates and bowls and stuff. I really love this dining space because look what they've done here to the dining space. Built-in seating, it's so cool. You can fit so many people here and have a nice little dinner party. This apartment is beautifully decorated. Everything is so bright and so airy and so light. And I picked up some papers from Fuengirola, the Finnish community here in southern Spain. And then when you head out this way, you can see the terrace here. Again, beautiful furniture. The view is amazing because all the terraces are facing out to the beautiful garden, and they have a groundskeeper, as you can see, working here. Somebody has been working the garden every single morning. But we are located on the 2nd floor, and over there is the pool. My husband is there with my daughter. I can see them floating there. They do have a gym in that building, as well as a co-working space in that little building there. And there's a tiny little playground there too for kids. And lots of walking paths just within the complex itself. And this is a gated community, so we feel extremely safe here with our kids just running around. I don't think dryers are very common here in Spain either. They provide you with a drying rack, which is handy. It gets sunny out here and it dries really fast. All right, let's head back inside and I'll show you the bedrooms. Okay, so this is where we came in from. By the way, we're visiting from Finland, and in Finland, everybody takes off their shoes indoors. So that's why all our shoes are piled here. So once you open this door, the first bedroom is over to the right. So this is actually 2 separate single beds that we pushed together. And then out this window, you can see our neighbors. Here's the other side of the room. I'll show you our closets, but I just know that I threw everything in here before I started filming. So this is where I'm storing our luggages. And then there's 2 more doors here with a little set of drawers in here, along with a rod so you can hang dresses, and there's some extra towels and bedding up there. So over to the right from the first bedroom is the bathroom with the bathtub. It's very beautifully designed. Hello? Okay, let's keep on moving. Once you exit the bathroom, here to the right is the master bedroom. So this is, I think it's a king size bed. Not sure, either queen or king, but it was big enough for my daughter and I. Here's the other side. And I'll show you the window outside. The landscaping here is just absolutely beautiful. All right, other side of the room looks like this. And we have closet space here. Pretty much the same as the other side, except that you get an extra closet. That's a little bit wider here. Okay, and then behind me, this is the master bathroom. There's no tub in here. There's a shower, 2 shower heads. It's nice to have 2 bathrooms, even though we're only a family of 4. So this place is about a 45-minute drive to Fuengirola, and we've been to that city twice now. Yesterday, we went to a biopark there, which is like a smaller version of a zoo, and the kids really, really loved it, and my son is asking to go back again, but we're probably not gonna go there. Maybe we'll go to Marbella to check it out, to check out the old town. So I believe each apartment in this apartment complex has different owners, and our friends who are visiting from New York that we're meeting up with, they're actually staying 2 buildings down from us, but in the same complex. And we went to visit them on our second day here, and their apartment didn't have a microwave. They had an oven, but didn't have oven mitts. So their kitchen was definitely short on a few things. This complex here is extremely new. I think it just opened in 2025, I believe. So it's only been here for less than 2 years. But the owners of this apartment, you can tell, just really thought about everything and everyone. There's toys and high chairs. There's even beach toys here that we took to the beach yesterday. And I can definitely imagine somebody staying here long term if you wanted to work remotely or something. They have pretty much everything you need. If you're thinking about visiting southern Spain and want to stay in this housing complex or even this exact apartment, you can use my link below for a 5% discount. This is not a sponsored video. We paid to stay in this apartment ourselves, and the link is not a scam because I clicked through the same link and here we are. So I promise you it's not a scam. I'm gonna finish my coffee and go get the kids and the hubby and also our friends. Maybe they want to cool down here, so we'll go ahead and do that and possibly go to Marbella Old Town. It's our last day here in Spain. We're gonna head out back to Finland this afternoon. I'm sitting in front of Lidl. It's 8:59 and the doors have just opened. I'm here because I have to replace a picnic bag as well as some containers, like Tupperware containers, because I packed a bag of snacks for us yesterday before we headed out, and I accidentally left it on top of the car. So it is gone now, and I'm gonna replace it for the owners of the Airbnb. This was my first time driving here. My husband has been driving all these days. It was about a 10-minute drive, so it wasn't too bad. The thing that surprised me about driving in Spain is that there are a whole lot of roundabouts. I don't know about the rest of Spain, but we've been to Marbella, we've been to Estepona, as well as Fuengirola. And there are just a whole bunch of roundabouts. Instead of stop signs or traffic lights, you'll just hit a roundabout like every block. So that was the most interesting. Otherwise, driving here is pretty much the same as in Finland. The inverted triangle looks a little bit different. The font on the stop sign is a little bit different, but otherwise it feels pretty much the same. All right, I'm gonna run in and grab a few things. Right behind this Lidl, or Lidl if you're watching from somewhere else. In Finland, Lidl is pronounced as little. I know some people say Lidl, especially in Germany. But behind this Lidl is the largest supermarket chain here in Spain, and we're gonna take a quick look there before we head out. I've seen people carry this bag all around town. This is from our apartment. They provided shopping bags for us there to use. So, all right, let's go. Okay, that was a really quick trip. I got everything I needed from Lidl and spent a total of only 12 euros and 6 cents. And now let's head on into Mercadona and check out what a real grocery store here in Spain looks like. Found a little grocery shopping cart. This is so cute. All right, let's head on to inside. Oh, wow. This place is so clean. It must be new. Fresh produce. All right, maybe I'll start on one side. Spain is one of the largest producers of olive oil, and I think they make about 50% of the world's olive oil, extra virgin olive oil specifically. So let's see if we can find something to take back. Eggs are not refrigerated here either. quail eggs, I think. Let's see, 24 eggs for 560 euros. Yeah, I don't know what this is called. Cured meat, cured leg, 100 euros for a whole one. Just adding some meat, hamburger patties, ground pork and beef, 1 kilogram for 8 euros. Oh, they're rabbit. I like how they have pictures there to tell you what everything is. Oh my gosh, is this chicken feet? Wow. Chicken feet is a popular dim sum dish. Dim sum is like a brunch, a Chinese brunch. Let's see if they have anything else exotic here. Let's see, chicken. You can get a whole chicken for between 6 to 7 euros. That's some type of bird. 384 for 2 of them. Oh, foie gras for only 680. Oh. All right, here's the seafood section. Look at the shrimp. Ooh. $12.95, $10.95. Oh my goodness, is this squid? Wow, it's not behind a counter or anything. It's just out and open. I can get this huge salmon for $11.95 per kilogram. Whoa. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Never been to a Spanish supermarket before, and I'm just very excited to look around. I don't have that much time, and I do have a short list of things I want to find. I watched a YouTube video of somebody recommending what to get from a Spanish supermarket, so let's go get those first and see if we can find anything else that's cool. Somebody said that their white asparagus is interesting, and some people said that they really don't like it. Maybe we'll take a small one. Only $1.25. This is the ready to eat section, and they have English at the top there. I wonder if I should get us lunch here. Okay, let me get the olive oil first. Now let's see what this guy is taking. Okay. He took one of those. Oh, that's just glaze, balsamic glaze. All right, he took one of these, $2.25. Maybe we'll try it. All right, so I've consulted AI yesterday, and they told me about 3 different olive variety here. The Picual, Arbequina, and Yohi Blanca. I'm definitely saying those right. And I found a Picual, and the Picual is good for like drizzling onto steaks and stuff. So maybe we'll take one of these. And this says $4.85. I'll try that. All right, let's Google Translate this baby. What does that say? Oh, interesting. Wine-based flavored drink. Ideal for baking. Oh, $2.25. Maybe we'll try that. Now let's figure out lunch. Oh, this is the Asian stuff. Teriyaki. Ooh, that looks bad. Okay, and they have like a seafood salad. Maybe with pasta. I think my husband would like that. Maybe I'll get him this. Oh, $5.50. And I think I want to try paella because I haven't had that here. Seafood, clams, and chicken maybe. And this is $4.50. So this is like a chocolate drink, and apparently a lot of kids drink these. So maybe we'll get one for our kids. Maybe hot chocolate with it. €5, the small one. Okay, let's have a look at the wine. We don't drink personally, so unfortunately we're not gonna have a need for wine here, but wine here is also extremely affordable. Let's see. They're like between 2 to 5 euros here on this side, 6 euros. I think those are pretty good prices, right? I mean, $1.50. Okay, this is a bakery. Now it looks like they also have a bread slicer here. Pretty easy. Also fresh bread. And here they have these plastic gloves where you grab things. Wow, these are really cheap. Like €1, 55 cents. Ooh, what is an egg tart? You'll grab one of these. There's English here. These remind me of Chinese egg tarts. Let's try it. Okay, I pretty much got everything on my list except that I wanted to see if I can grab some canned fish. Apparently the canned fish is really good in quality here in Spain and we can take it back to Finland with us. So let me see if I can find something. Black squid with their ink. Oh, this is small. I can get it. $3.10. This packaging looks interesting. $3.30. We'll try that. We haven't looked at any of the fresh produce yet, so let's have a look at that. Not gonna get anything, but just have a look. Oh, look, we have this too. A fresh orange juice maker. So 1 liter here is $4.95. All right, so I spent a total of €59.35 thanks to that lost picnic bag. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have come to the supermarket and I wish I had come earlier now. But regardless, I think I got everything I wanted. We're gonna go home and try it. Thanks so much for coming with us to Spain and I'll see you in the next video. Moi moi, bye.